For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, as we move along the mid part of June, we've got two very important guests today, people from the Art Association. Give us a preview of the 54th,
that's
54th St. Clair Art Fair. And then the illustrious police chief of the city of St. Clair, Tim Raker, will be along to talk about a bunch of events during the summer. Joining us now is Lori Barney. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You are one of the managers at the Art Association.
Office assistant, yes.
Office.
Yep.
And you are here representing Dave Fry, who is really busy, and Kathy Ingalls, who's really busy.
Yes.
Getting the whole art fair set
Yep.
up. Talk to me about 2025 art fair.
So we have just a little over 130 vendors this year.
130, wow.
Yep, they will be spread all along through Palmer Park. We also have them through the Riverview Plaza. We will have demonstrating artists. We have food trucks, live entertainment. We have 16 restaurants right within walking distance.
16, okay.
16 right now. Yep, we're doing fantastic. We have several nonprofits. I believe we have 10 right now that are great. We have the Pollinator Project. It's great for the ecosystem. We have Boy Scouts. We've got Rotary Club. So we're really looking forward to it. Looks like our weather's going to be nice.
Are they going to be set in one area, the nonprofits, or
Yes.
are they throughout the whole
Nope, they're all
system?
together in one area.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay.
they will all be spread out. So we go all the way basically from the water treatment plant all the way down to the Voyager. Yep.
And you've got it filled.
We've got it filled.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
We have some great, talented artists. They come from all over. We have Florida, we have Texas, we have Wisconsin. I've got them all over. Ohio, Indiana.
What are the hours and days of the fair?
So the days are going to be Saturday and Sunday, June 28th and 29th. And we go from 10 a.m. to 6.
Okay.
And then the gallery is open as well. We have a fantastic members market where that art comes in, and there's a jury team once it's all accepted. So you get to kind of walk around and see the technique that's juried and who wins prizes and such like that.
Okay.
Yep. And
Well,
the
that's
artists
that's
also.
interesting. I don't think they've ever done that before, where they show how the jury
They don't really
system
show.
works.
Well, they don't show exactly how the jury system works, but you get to see the pieces that have been juried. So, which is pretty. It's pretty important. It's
Okay.
neat. It's great for the artist as well.
Okay.
And the artists, the vendors that are there, they also can win prizes and things for their displays, their booths, and things like that.
So the artists come in from, as you said, from all over the area.
Yep.
They bring their wares. Their wares are for sale.
Correct.
How does the whole thing work? Do you have to have a cash, or do you have credit cards, or?
Vendors all do their own things, but normally now most of them with technology today, all of them you can just tap credit cards, debit, as my husband says, it makes it just too easy.
Right,
It does.
right.
Smartphones,
Too easy to spend.
Too easy to spend. Yeah, cash, vendors, I mean everything, they take it all.
Is there a featured artist this year?
I don't believe we have a featured artist this year.
Over the years they've had, and some
Sometimes
years,
they do, sometimes we don't. It all depends on how busy that person is and where they're about for their
Maybe,
individual needs.
yeah, showing someplace else, or.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so we've got oils, we've got watercolors, we've got.
We have wood, glass, jewelry, pottery, we have everything. It's just a very eclectic, and to me, I think it's one of the favorite ones that I've always go to. Even before we moved out here, it was always the favorite to hit because of the variety and the size of it. And right across the street, you have a beautiful plaza with entertainment, and you have all the restaurants and the other shops open.
And the other side, you got freighters going by.
And the other side, you've got your freighters. So it's a really great look. And we do have something special happening this year.
Okay.
I can't tell you what it is.
Oh, come on now.
Tell you. No, I can't give out the secret. But we, at the art studio, Jason Steyer, who I'm sure you know from VLA, so we run a program there with some teenagers. And one of the young girls, her name is Sophia, has a fantastic project that's going to happen. But I can't tell you where it is, but you will want to come and spot it.
Will it be a start and finish project only on those days, or is she working on it now?
She's working on it now, and it will be all through Saturday and Sunday. It's kind of one of the things you got to come and find and spot it. But you're going to spot it.
And it will be at the
At
in the
the art
store.
fair. It'll be through the park.
Okay. So it's not in your
Not in the
your
gallery.
office
It's
or
not
gallery.
in the store. Nope. It's within the art fair itself.
Okay. Are you an artist yourself?
I am.
And what kind of media do you use?
My superpower is cutting glass. I'm a stained
Cutting
glass
glass.
I'm a stained glass artist. Yes.
So
That's what I do.
you do little things for my window.
Some, and then some larger pieces. Actually, the largest piece I've made right now will be in the members market to see how that gets jured. I'm interested.
How did
in
you
it.
get started?
I've always loved it, and about 5 years ago, I was out here with my best friend who lives out here. We were shopping at the gallery, and I bought a little piece of stained glass. And as we were walking out,
You were hooked.
she says, "Well, why can't you do that?" I'm like, oh, never say that to me.
Right.
And now here I am 3 years later with my own little studio, and I absolutely love it.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Wonderful.
I absolutely love it.
What kinds of things? Do you freighters or birds or?
I do it all. I do a lot of different pieces. I don't really stay within one realm. I like to do kind of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the 28th through the 29th, 10
Mm-hmm.
in the morning until 6 each day. The center court, there'll be 10 nonprofits.
Correct. Yep.
There's going to be a raffle. What's the raffle
Oh,
about?
the raffles are lovely. You're going to want to come. So Meyer is a fantastic sponsor of ours, and this year they donated 10 $50 gift cards.
Okay.
So all you have to do is pick up a pencil, write your name and number on that ticket, and drop it in. That's it. And then
Okay.
at 4 o'clock on Sunday, we will pull those winners. You do not need to be present to win. We will call you, and you can come pick them up the next week.
Where do I get the ticket?
Right inside the gallery. So
Yeah,
you're going
you
to
gotta
want to
go-
come.
you
You're
gotta
going to
come
come
to
in
the
the
gallery.
gallery.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
But you're going to want to come in there anyway because the
Right.
members market is pretty unique. It's nothing that is in the gallery now. It has to be a new piece by each artist, and I think we have around 28 to 32 artists. We only can only have so much space, but all of them can bring in different amount of pieces due to the size of their art.
I think you told me at the beginning there's 112
100
exhibitors.
130. vendors.
130.
Yeah.
That's marvelous.
That's
Is that a average number or a bigger number or smaller number?
I think it's a little bit bigger than what we had last year, I think. I'm not quite sure. It's right around,
I think it's only been a couple years that it's gone all the way to the Voyager.
yeah, and we're at the Voyager this year. And we, and some of our artists, their displays are beautiful. They're double size because they have so much work, which is really kind of nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Lori, very nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you very
you, Paul.
much.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Encourage everybody to get
Oh,
to the
come on out.
54th Annual Art Fair.
Don't want to miss it.
Okay, thanks. The aforementioned Chief of Police of the City of St. Clair, Mr. Tim Raker. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to see you. You are resting today because you got a schedule starting like tomorrow that's going to keep you running for a month or so.
Yes, the end of June, July is busy for us.
Well, let's run through it. First one is the art fair.
Well, let's go back one.
Say again?
This Saturday is Safety Town,
All right.
and we're going to do it at Gregg Park this year. We figured we'd use some of our own amenities instead of just shutting down a road and doing it.
Yep.
So we moved it to Gregg Park. We have the play space. We'll have a bunch of police cars and ambulance and fire trucks and things for the kids to climb on and learn about safety.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right, so that's this immediate weekend. Then the following weekend, I think it is, or 2 weeks, the
The
28th.
following one, yep.
The 28th
28th to 29th.
29th is the 54th. That's amazing how many years it's been. St. Clair Art Association Art Fair. What are your responsibilities there?
We will have the new public safety volunteers. You've had them on the show before.
Yes.
We'll have several of them in the park just for safety. People can reach out if they need something, and they'll also man the crosswalk there.
Okay.
Because there will be a lot of people in town, and we just ask that people drive slow through town. There'll be a lot of people in the park and the plaza crossing the road back and forth. There will be vendors parked along M29, and so we just want people to be safe. When they do come in starting Friday morning, if they see orange cones along the sidewalk, that means don't park there because we're saving it for vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we had an issue with people that thought they could just
Move the cone.
move the cones, and then we ended up towing cars. So
Oh, geez.
cones mean don't stay there unless you're a vendor. So
And previous years, the road has been closed, and it's possibly that it's going to be closed, or open rather. And it worked fine. People, what's the word I'm looking for? They recognized the crosswalks and stopped and participated there. So
yeah, a lot of times when there's so much, the vendors parked on the curb and
Yeah.
people, drivers typically slow down. We just needed them. It's 30 there. If Saturday and Sunday, if they could go 25, that would be even better.
even better.
And maybe even stop and shop.
Yeah,
That would be great.
yeah. Well, and I think this is like the second or third year where the whole art fair is from the raw water station all the way down to the Voyager. And that's 100 and whatever she said, 130, 120
130, yeah.
vendors or artists, which is really spectacular.
Right. And it brings a lot of people from outside the city in, and it's a good weekend. I wish I could close the road for them, but it's a state highway and you can't close it all summer. So
Right, right. Okay, and then immediately after that is Friday the 4th of July.
4th of July fireworks.
And that brings about 10,000 people to town for the spectacular light show or fireworks show, which begins at dusk, which is normally about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Correct.
What's happening with you guys there?
We have been asked, and we are going to, this is a different world we live in, so we are going to shut that road down for all the pedestrians that just hang out there on the 4th of July waiting for the fireworks to go off.
Right.
We're going to shut it down Thursday the 3rd at 6 p.m.
Okay.
and we're going to reopen it at 8 a.m. on the 5th.
Okay.
So they're going to come down M29 and it's going to be closed at Vine. They'll be able to go Vine to 3rd and get around. If they're coming north, we're going to close it at J. They can go down J to 3rd and go around.
Oh, okay,
So,
Jay. Okay.
yeah. So they'll have access to BP, they'll have access to the plaza from the backside, and just we're going to keep it safe for everybody. So.
Okay. So that's 4th of July. We'll get into safety and all that in a minute about 4th of July, but let's continue with moving along. And then in the end of July, we've got a boat show. Our boat
Races. We had our first meeting for that. They're gearing up for it. They still don't have a number of boats, but it's going to be closed. M29 is going to be closed again from Wednesday of, I don't have the dates, but it's that last week, Wednesday through Monday morning 8 a.m. because all the boats park there.
The public is used to it.
Oh yeah.
They've done it for numbers of years. And it's a better display for the boats. I mean, people can walk up and touch them and see them. They can really have some excitement there by having the road
And
closed.
the teams are there. And
Yeah.
yes, it's a good time. And then Sunday is race day, and they fill up the park and watch the races. So.
Let's go back now to events and fireworks and safety. Fire department always preaches that kind of stuff, but you guys do too.
Right. You notice they're popping up all over. Fireworks for sale.
Yeah.
And they can do them for 5 days, I believe it is.
Sales or firing?
Firing
Okay.
around the 4th. And then that's it. And if they do it anytime before, it's a violation.
Is there a time limit on daytime, how late I can fire them? Or
You can fire them up to 11 o'clock, I believe it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
You just
sometime-
this is a city. You got to be respectful of your neighbors.
Right.
So most people go to sleep at 10, 11, 12
Right,
o'clock at night,
right.
so you don't need to be popping them off at 1, 2 in the morning.
Right.
Legally, you're not supposed to drink and fire them off, so, watch the alcohol consumption, and you can't do it on public property, so you can only shoot it off from your driveway, your front yard, and you're responsible for where the debris lands. So if you're living in
Oh.
a neighborhood and you shoot it off in your backyard and it lands in your neighbor's deck,
And start to
you're-
fire.
You're responsible for the damage.
Okay, that's
So-
good to know.
You're responsible for what goes up and where it comes down.
Okay.
So you got to be careful there. And if you light it in your hand, you got to let go of it, or you're gonna end up in the emergency room.
Well, there was a story 2 or 3 years ago of the weatherman at Channel 7 had a fireworks and it went off and he lost an eye.
Right.
And he's recovered and he's back on the air and does things. But they're damn dangerous things.
Yes, they are. Yes.
And,
And they're able to sell more and more powerful ones than they were 10, 15 years ago. So you just got to be careful.
you also have some news. We're going to have you back in the month of July after things calm down for you guys. Well, they don't until September, but we're going to have you back anyways. You've got some promotions and some new staff.
Yeah, we have, with the town growing, we've hired another individual, and we're hiring another one in July.
Oh, okay.
And with that, there will be a promotion. So I'll come introduce them all at the next
Wonderful.
time. So,
Wonderful. We would like to. All right, so yes.
And if we touch on golf carts.
Yes, golf carts.
We're finally at a process, the council and everybody's agreed. We have an ordinance, and we're going to start enforcing it now. So if you have a golf cart, come to City Hall, pick up a packet. And if you meet all the requirements of the packet, bring the one sheet across the hall to the police department. We will inspect your golf cart. You take it back to City Hall and get a sticker, and then you can drive. There's a map in the packet that shows you what roads you can ride on. And it's good. It kind of slowed us down because we needed to get a permit from the state so the people on the south end of the Pine River could shoot across on M29, a state highway. And that is almost in process, so we started inspecting them so the ones on the north side can at least start using them. We're coming up on July, so.
They don't have to have a license like a regular driver's license? I mean, not a driver's license, but a vehicle license plate.
No, they have to have a sticker from the city. That's it. So.
Okay. Does that allow them then to go into the townships?
No.
Probably not.
No. City only, and they can't go on a road that is over 30 miles or higher. So only on 25-mile-an-hour streets they can go on. They have to have a driver's license to drive it. So you can't let your 15-year-old son or daughter drive it. And
you have to have a normal driver's license.
Normal driver's license.
Okay.
If you get caught without the sticker, without the license, we could tow it. That's about $120 tow service. So you need to be careful and follow the rules.
Have fun, but be careful.
And please, because I've seen 3 of them in the last 10 days, golf carts, they passed the ordinance so you could be on the street. You can't ride on the sidewalk or bike paths.
Oh.
So apparently people don't understand that concept.
Yeah, I would have been the other way. I would have said, you guys belong on the bike path.
No, they got to be in the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To me personally, I would not ride a 800-pound golf cart with 2,000-pound cars.
No.
But a lot of people like it, so we're meeting society where they're at and allowing it to happen. So
you're doing a good job of it too. Busy summer. We'll look forward to meeting your new people and talking about the promotion and keeping up to date with the very fine City of St. Clair Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chief. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.